versus them is a sign of the times. Both these teams, I don't think, deserve elimination, but one of them will have to go no matter the case. It is Astralis versus FURIA, and Astralis throwing a curveball in this veto with Inferno.
Change up pitch right now, looking to be tossed down range. They will get a CT side start as well for this one. So a little bit of luxury in that department. We'll see if that comes through. Maybe not. Caserado actually being the one to crack things open. As a bit of solo aggression coming through from Stair. You can see Hooksy with the utility belt, maybe trying to get some flashes down range, but he never gets the chance to set his teammate up. And instead he's going to have to hold this site solo, and I don't know how much resistance he's really interested in providing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some smoke spams of desperation here as the full utility set's coming through. Hooksy's going to get around the edge of the smoke. He dodges the shots initially, but then there's Yuri in the corner. And this pistol round is swimming for FURIA. Yuri tucks away and down in jabbi. Clotheslined, and that will be FURIA to strike with the pistol.
Yeah, deadly as all get out right there. Caserado and Yuri, multiple factors right now in this FURIA rise coming through into stage one as well, right? Can't forget this combo deal that you still have on FURIA. Obviously, the two new names bringing in a lot of limelight and allowing for FURIA to make that, you know, playoff potential run here that they've been constantly looking to break through. But again, the old guard here still packs a punch, and they're already able to showcase that.
Yeah, it's been a good event so far from Caserado, and Yuri has had a real upswing in form since the addition of Yakindar and Molodoy. I think he was kind of on the struggle bus, kind of lost that same bite that he previously did. Everyone knew Caserado and Yuri, the feared duo. Yuri less so.
It's just that feels like that Yuri inconsistency also kind of a factor in terms of how often he's able to get some success rolling.
He's provided a decent floor of firepower, but here's Yakindar in the apartments, of course, looking to find these entries. Caserado walking up, sees the trajectory of the smoke, but won't push the issue.
Good deterrence utility right now coming through from Astralis, keeping things at bay. Not allowed to make much progress in this round just yet, but that bracket's control just now being taken. Yakindar looking for openings. Crosshair placement's deadly right there. What a pick.
All right, Yakindar starting off strong. We're highlighting this in the pregame. Make or break here for FURIA. Will eventually go down to Stair. They should know that's a B player, though. Of course, there's been some role swaps in Astralis lately. Fallen's going to kick up a fuss on the A site, keep these players tied down. It is young fragger Rasmus Nielsen flashing through the smoke, and only good for one. Fallen does go down.
They're not moving in. They have to capitalize on this window here. Eventually, they will just bypass the smokes and realize the opportunity that's ahead of them. I'm going down here. Post plant activating. Retake on with an AK for Stair, who's already found a couple of picks in this round.
Once again, Stair has been the engine of this Astralis team. And jabbi's Deagle has been a highlight machine. 2 versus 2 back at the site. There's no Molly to force it. Molodoy will show himself. I wonder if he saw both players. Jiggle peeks here from both. Can jabbi be fast on the shot? Can he take him out on the jiggle? Instead, he lets jabbi go forward, and Yuri will convert. It's Stair in the 1v1 without any time. He'll keep that AK, but excellent damage here from Astralis.
Molodoy going to escape as well. Yeah, fantastic work coming through from Stair. As you said, just a consistent pillar of this team. It really just feels like he never takes a game off. No matter what situation Astralis was in, when they were playing at their worst, it still felt like Stair was trying to lift them up, and that's what I find so impressive about him on this Astralis roster. Still just remains that consistent force here. 3 kills in the round, but not a successful one for Astralis. They'll have to call this one an eco and trust that Stair can try and do a little bit more here in the next.
Yeah, a big talking point across the off-season interview given there by jabbi, but about how roles are shifting up and people trying to go back to what is natural for them. Call that the Hooksy effect. As, I mean, look, Hooksy even has experience. Nico played some of his best Counter-Strike underneath Hooksy. Obviously, maybe the results weren't what is expected, right? Nico and Monacy, a lot of criticism and whatnot levied towards Hooksy, but without a doubt, Nico plays some of his best Counter-Strike underneath Hooksy's in-game leadership. He knows how to utilize these Thors, and there's one of them from Astralis. Talk about Device as well. We're singing the songs of all these riflers, but Device is the main man for Astralis at this point.
Oh, that is deadly right there. The Deagle sidelining one. There's still a lot of recovery being made. Device is regressing through Boiler. This could be a problem. Yakindar keeping it safe right now.
Back to the 4v4. Team Flash there. Stare. What does he want to do? Is he going to spam this smoke?
This does put a lot of weight on Down here on the other side of the map because Bomb is kind of inching its way that way. A bit of a labored spray there from Yakinder. Gets the chop done, but Down now in the danger zone as they're scared off of the B side. They're walking into an AK.
Okay,
but no, he's rotated.
Not ready for Yakinder, unfortunately for Device. Stare's going to sprint back, and there's no smoke for Moto, so Stare can have some open sight lines. Does he have the headshots at this range, though? It's just damage.
Oh, man.
Nearly taking down Yakinder. But I think that should settle things. Stare still wants to throw his hat into the ring. He really wants to give his team a chance. But now naded, and the AK seems a bit more valuable now.
And nothing presenting itself here for Astralis in this retake. Down, still hunting. Closing in without armor. Aglio's not necessary to save, but gonna get blasted by Yuri. Not a chance to provide that extra damage. And FURIA gonna stabilize in a big way there. Yakinder with some labored sprays, but still manages to track down 3 kills. That re-aggressing, rolling out through apartments gets punished. Stare hunting as well.
I mean, off angle, big time, lines him up. That's what he's here for. A 5-1 start despite going down 0-3. And Stare kind of into more aggressive space-taking roles here for the side of Astralis. It was a little bit more muted in the past. Still delivered in those spots, I should add. But on the T side, you'll see him hard entering a lot, which is kind of taking a toll on his statistics as of late.
He's trying to open things up here. See that he's putting a lot of that weight on his shoulders to be an aggressive force. Devices too right now in this map though.
Dang.
Peeking down middle with the Deagle, now with the op. Showing some fearlessness at the moment.
Oh, and now Hoopsie down bottom B. Only blind though. Great flashes from Molodoy. We'll keep him at bay. There is more support though. And I think Stare wants to swing again. That flashbang, though, will own him. And now Device being held and destroyed. Yakinder and Fallen scaling up the A site. It is just jabbi here on half HP already.
Oh my god.
Stare on the move gets that kill, sure, but it's all on the A side. It's all on jabbi here. Him versus Fallen, and of course, 34-year-old talent rifler, well known in the scene, of course. Will hard entry the site. It's 4-0 for FURIA.
Yeah, his rifling has also been quite aggressive as well. You can see Yakinder and Fallen working as a pack right there to clear out that A side. And again, it just opens up more opportunities. It opens up more space here for some of your key pieces like Quesarado and Yuri to play a little bit more passive, to reel things in, because you have so many different aggressive elements on this team now. And even Quesarado working his way up Banana as Yakinder is taking space on the A side. I mean, Astralis are just left confused as to where that is even going. They can't rotate their players at all. They can't try and take map control back.
And it's FURIA who are hitting some really good timings as well. You know, they're pushing, pulling back in towards Banana, so that makes Device, okay, think about, okay, do I need to third rotate? And on that timing, they walk out middle and slide into that off angle that Device isn't ready for. Gret to Yakinder, crosshair in the right place for the instant headshot. Device doesn't even get a chance.
Yeah, that push and pull is scary here. It's going to offer up FURIA another good start. The same problem that Astralis faced here in that stage 1 matchup was very slow kickoffs here. I mean, down 2-10 in the first half of Nuke when they played up against FURIA, and down 3-9 in the first half.
It's very interesting how FURIA have decided to pick T side in this map as well. You know, I'm sure Astralis have been all focused on their T side so far. They've had some abysmal T sides throughout this entire game. They've been facing down 9-3 halves off the start on almost all of their maps. And then FURIA give them the CT end and are starting to rock them a bit early. Obviously, we have a little save. So, still guns available for Astralis, but maybe a even more confusion for Astralis.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, it's right now looking like really good push and pull, some really good timings being threaded by FURIA so far, so that's a big difference maker. Maybe coming in with some preparation here onto the tendencies of these rotates out of Astralis, and they are pulling these off effectively. Yakinder with another challenge. Maybe a face-to-face here up against another Device op.
This one, Device would surely have the advantage, though. And Yakindar doesn't even want to peek. He needs to respect that op presence. They need to find where Device is first.
Just following, backing him up once again as well here.
Another molly, and seeing all this presence, they're like, okay, maybe Device's op isn't present.
This retake towards Banana looking good right now from Astralis. They're taking that control back away from the T side.
Yakindar's nailed the perfect timing, though. Senses that the molly is a sign of weakness. He walked forward with Fallen.
Oh, man.
Jabbi's in for a surprise. Surely his shoulder was seen. And now, well, dual setup spotted. Jabbi going to be forced to leave. Double nades won't even catch him.
I mean, you gotta look at the panic rotate right now from Astralis here. They're instantly drawing back 2 players. When you spot a boost in apartments, that's going to ring some alarm bells here. And that's what you're seeing right now in the map motion from Astralis.
I think seeing Arch. And now Device
take Banana right now.
He's also walking forward on lane and hits a perfect timing onto Yakindar. This time, not gun out. And so they might be able to scramble rotates back to be in time. But Stair burned his last Molotov just a little too early. He is in charge of the B site, entrusted as one of the stars of Astralis.
Fast flank also coming through from Stown, though, and everyone rotating in as this contact play is formulating.
It's made noise, though. The ult misses for Molodoy, and he won't get a second chance. Now pushing through the smoke. Hooksy helps out Stair, and it's just Quesarado on 6 HP, and you're right. That flank collapse is perfection from Astralis.
It's just a little too slow right there from FURIA. They don't recognize the opportunity that they have on that B side, understandably so. They got all of the rotates and the utility baited out of Astralis' pocket, so when that is the case, you got to speed up before they can crunch in time, especially in those 4v5s. So a bit of a lack of acceleration right there from FURIA, costing them big time.
Also a critical shot there missed by Molodoy. If he takes out the flank, he's there to hold the CT push, and that goes completely the other way. Instead of 2 kills for Molodoy, or maybe even more, it's 0. And it's Astralis with 1 on the board.
Absolutely. Big pickup right there coming through from Stown. Just the right amount of aggression. Risky business down Banana, though. Stair looking for some smoke spam. Testing the waters.
Focus on utility here for FURIA. They still have a play in mind.
Yeah, they're already kind of wrapping up here towards brackets. Ready to take control. Remaining explosive. Tossing in that utility early. Looking to avoid a Device op here that has been constantly trying to be proactive. Facing down middle, taking re-aggression. Device playing confidently to contain this space, but a Hall's pop lining up here for FURIA.
And Jabbi needs to get his molly down quickly, but it's too late. They're already in. Device does convert, but it's Yuri's AK. Hero dropping into the pit. At the moment, Jabbi is alone, fighting for his life. Device can do nothing at the moment. Nade break through the smoke, and Yuri finds the kill. Hero AK and pit bomb planted.
Oh, they're going to recover as well. Good post-plant positioning already being formulated. Left outside looking in as the smoke is still in bloom, and another one gets recycled here. Astralis are left locked out for now and having to reroute this retake.
Okay, so finally, T-side utility has been expended. Will Astralis slingshot up the lane? They do have a smoke kit.
Double pit.
And the wallbang's not connecting. Yuri on 1 off angle. Great smoke, but good spam back from Yuri will stop them from getting into the site. The Hero AK gets 3 kills for FURIA, and they continue their run. Now 5-1.
Yuri has to react so quickly right there. Not only finding access into the site, providing that opening pick, but also following it up on that pit player. While the HE is blowing open that smoke, he's still blind. Finding these duels. And Jabbi looking for kind of a time-buying measure, ends up kind of being obsolete in the pit right there, as you can see. Smoke and bloom, he can't get anything going.
It's weird because, you know, he drops his smoke to try and stay alive, but it also just prevents him from getting any kills. It allows him to be isolated because FURIA is just so perfect on that execute.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of leave him in pit right there. They focus on the site players. It's well adjusted.
Device is really
still looking down middle here.
Wants this bad. Yakindar pops up and pops him. Missed shot for Device. Obviously one of the hardest shots to hit in all of Counter-Strike. Device still confident, but
they're going to take space off that as well. They're quick.
It's down. Solo on towards lane right now. One-man defense. And Yakindar wanting to pry that open. First is good, but a quick trade from Molodoy, and A-Site vaporizes again. Astralis are on the ropes.
And she can't get anything going right there. Device has been able to nail some nice shots down middle, but this time Yakindar reading into it, taking a long way around in towards that pit position. Gets a free headshot on the whack-a-mole. On crouching and deleting Device.
All these openers from Yakindar that are just so incredible. You know, I mean, he's been picking on Device a couple times now. Obviously, sometimes Device might be able to get away from that angle if he misses the shot. Yakindar has not let him escape, has punished him every time. We've already seen Device go for an arch peek. Yakindar's there. And really, FURIA with a great read of the map and playing around Device.
Also interesting here, right? I think Yakindar's so used to being the heavy presence on Banana. Pretty typically.
Right.
But I mean, it is interesting to see how much
for the
success that he has on the A side right now, dealing with brackets control.
That doesn't feel like Sunday school. I take it all back. Hopefully, Hooksy won't need any of those after this game if they get eliminated.
Terrorists win.
As yeah, the B side has seen barely any action. Honestly, it's been Device again getting picked on A. Down and Jabbi unable to put up many site defenses here. And so what's the idea for Astralis already burning through their second time out?
I think Jabbi's still yet to lift off here in this matchup as well. Unable to find any kills on a lot of opportunities towards that A side, right? Getting chances to offer up some success, but always feels like left a little bit too limited or too late on some of his aggressive maneuvers, and FURIA are just reading into those plays right now.
So Stair is kind of the flex player for Astralis. I wonder if he wants to get a little activated over towards the A site, maybe bring some more rifle presence towards the mid brackets instead of just having a solo op peek. I don't think Device even has an AWP this round, or no, never mind, he does. So get to play with the full kit again for Astralis and see what the switch up is in the game plan.
I'm kind of impressed. They still have so much economy still to work off of. I know they're saving with quite a bit of players, but right now their aggression getting punished by HEs.
I mean, Stair nearly goes down. I think the molly hit him in the face, but if it landed behind him, he would burn.
HEs continue to chew up at that B side aggression. So what you looked like was an early face there from the CT side ends up being some smokes deployed, utility dwindling out of their pocket, and the B side is left limited in defense. This is kind of a early call that's been made off the conditioning from FURIA. Astralis feeling the need to help out and reinforce that A side.
And Yakindar is just doing such a great job at selling presence. 3 players at Arch right now for Astralis.
And they're already working their way through here. Stair under pressure. Now the smoke gets recycled, but the execution following suit here, and it does seem like they're going to make a motion through the smoke.
Hard read here from FURIA to walk into the site. Queserado's already in pool. Basically, the site has already been taken.
And they're going to have to play retake right now. They have
5v5.
limitations on the kits. It's a 5v5, yes, but...
OCT fades. A good flashbang from Molodoy owns Hooksy. Does that call it? Yakindar still in the apartments, by the way.
It calls it.
Absolute nuisance right now. And Jabbi's dead. 3v5.
They got to fight for their way out of this round at this point. I guess there's still a player in coffin. Stair gonna give this one last-ditch effort?
No, absolutely not. They don't have kits, Cole. I mean, they just got to get out of there, but there is a hunter on a wild safari for a unique species of Astralis players.
Another save force out of their hands, man. Absolutely nothing given. Another perfect read coming through here from Fallen and the FURIA camp. The exits here offered up. Not going to be the case. But that's just, I mean, again, constant conditioning. Yakindar is able to draw the attention of 3 players on the Arch side, and it leaves the B site so weak. Stair's on half HP with a smoke to try and defend that site. That's never going to happen.
This is a huge difference as well from the way that FURIA were winning rounds, even back on Nuke, back on Dust.
Yeah.
FURIA's T-sides were also not great in that previous matchup. It was both comeback efforts from Astralis, but FURIA would win their T-side rounds by Yakindar finding the double entry of a lifetime. This is just straight out plays happening in so many of these rounds. I feel like FURIA are very prepared, even for this curveball.
Yeah, it's communication right now and coordination rolling through, all on top of some good momentum-based calling from Fallen that's stringing these rounds together. Able to perfectly condition the resources over towards that A side for a free B site, and now they have an opportunity to again capitalize on a small window right now. Yakindar doing a great job of drawing out attention, clapping his hands. This time an op posted up, though. This is a difference maker. Now, Device is containing a banana control deep, but the flashbang could force him off the line.
He misses, which he doesn't. It could have cost him. Instead, good off angle from Device. Yuri will hit the pavement.
Able to instantly reposition as well, falls into safety.
And they stay 4A.
And he keeps his utility up as well. There now smoke just been deployed, and you're getting that extra help here, crucially buying time for that rotate. And now they're going to make a move in towards this A side. It is a bit of a vulnerability towards apartments, though.
Very much so. Yakindar could pop out and get a big entry, turn the game around, but Hooksy swings before the smoke blooms. Down puts up a hold, and just Yakindar late walk, 1v3, 50 HP. He will have access to the bomb because Hooksy is still smoked out, but that smoke about to fade soon. And I think Yakindar looking less for the round and more for just the kills. Flash back in. 15 seconds. And Hooksy's toying with Yakindar right now. Hooksy's been playing with extra confidence as of late for Astralis. We even see him top frag a couple maps here and there.
That's been a big surprise for me. I didn't really anticipate that coming through here from Astralis, but you know, after a little bit of a break there, coming back in with the full momentum there. A little bit of motivation behind him is, I mean, this is a huge opportunity for him to kind of get a career revival. Been left on the sidelines for so long, so when you step back into the light here and such a big opportunity like Astralis, it's a chance to shine here.
I mean, he has already upped the stock of not of just himself, but also Astralis since he's joined, as he is just full sprinting down banana. Device on lane. Gonna be forced away, and
oh, this is so much space right now, man.
This is devastating at the moment, but a huge kill from Hooksy. He divs Quesarado in the head-to-head.
Oh man, now Jabbi getting active right there. Big time play from Jabbi to contain this A side, and the rotates are arriving on the scene.
Jabbi drops the molly behind him, looking for the fight on the Yakindar, though. That's a big time kill. Stown trying to make a move behind the smoke, but look at this. It's already Hooksy on the backside. That's a bomb in the apartment. And Hooksy steps up, wins the round for Astralis, almost single-handedly. Stown, do whatever you must. Hooksy's done it.
A step up from Hooksy, fast on that flank there. Now still a little bit more to chew through. Can he stay surprising right now? Oh, that gives up his position completely.
I know what chat is full of right now. I don't even have to look at it. Multi-kill machine this guy is. And Yuri sees a shadow. Wait a minute, he's on for this clutch.
Bomb's still down, and Hooksy's still in resistance right now.
He's guarding off the apartments while Device does see him pop out towards lane. Hooksy is still staying steadfast. Huge off angle, and it's a Hooksy triple to lock it up for Astralis. Non-stop confidence.
Can't believe it right there. Just walking down B right there and absolutely destroying Quesarado of all the players. Kind of watching that flank as well, but not a chance to deal with Hooksy. In transition, helping out there as well with the fast flanks and good positioning to keep that round in safe hands. Astralis have a little bit of bite in this first half, something that we didn't really see versus FURIA in stage 1. Or rather, Astralis that is, but we're seeing a timeout come through from FURIA. They want to keep this half dominant again, and they've got a little bit of resources left in their back pockets to do so. AKs can come out from Maladoy, and you're rocking with the Galil.
We've already seen Hero AKs put in big work. Again, FURIA have always been prioritizing the utility and have outplayed Astralis on a number of these rounds. It's finally when Astralis are shooting well is when it's going right. And Device back on an AWP can show a bit of that. It's just a 3B start for Astralis, but nothing committing down the banana just yet. It's FURIA putting on the pressure, though. Will that be realized, however?
So much utility here from this T side just to keep them at bay. Multiple mollies tossed in. That's going to separate Hooksy from his teammates right now.
Ooh, does Stare want to help his in-game leader in Hooksy? Not needed yet.
All that utility here for a little bit of a lack of play here up banana. Multiple mollies dispensed right now. out of the pocket, and Hooksy able to escape safely. He wants to stick around. He's not escaping. This control is of the utmost importance for him. He's keeping Banana contained here by himself. That's who they're trusting right now with these B-side setups. Fallen making noise on the A side, keeping attention turned here. But Hooksy's in such a forward angle. If he goes down, the rotates are going to be a little bit too long. It's a smart fall off from him.
He does have a molly ready to go to buy the extra time, but he dispenses it a bit early before any utility comes in.
There's another one.
Ah.
There it goes again here. And I think at some point you're going to toss in these mollies, and you're probably going to want to get a rotate going soon. That's the last bit of block utility right now, but there's no rotate.
This is crazy. They're actually saying, Hooksy, can you get at least one to make this retake possible? He's got a pop flash. He's going through this smoke. Can you believe it?
All right. Well, they're silent. Contact approaching.
He didn't throw a single flashbang. Now Hooksy's going to go. It is dodged out by Yakindar. And that actually might just win the round for FURIA here. Yakindar gets a second one on the stair inside the smoke. And I mean, it's not even like, sure, Hooksy goes for the play, but it's like at the end of the day, he's solo on B. That's the only thing he really can do.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at the way he tosses in those mollies right there as well. It almost felt like that's all a time buying measure for him to get at least one player rotating over, but no one on Astralis really budges. There was something in Astralis' mind that made them feel that that was going to be an A play guaranteed. And
I mean, they heard Fallen in the apartments as well, so they're still in their mind like, okay, they still have an apartments lurk right now. When is that guy going to fall back? Then, you know, there's something that FURIA did there was keep apartments control away from Astralis, and I think that's what made them second guess that A site.
yeah, see some talking there from Hooksy sick play. It did feel like we were painting the picture there for a perfect Hooksy, you know, masterclass.
Yeah, because he was waiting for them to throw their flashbangs first, because that was the beauty of the contact walk there for FURIA, is that they didn't throw any of their flashbangs, so Hooksy had no idea if they were actually through or not, or actually committing, because you can throw those fake smokes, but most teams save their flashbangs.
It's not the first time we've seen that move from FURIA either.
Deserato on the hold here, and Banana gets the double. Both B players down. It's down as the third element, but about to be ran down by 3 FURIA players. Molly locked in. Now a Molly on top of him, too.
Oh, boy.
And he should be done, but there's
trade.
no trade right now. And then a banger flashbang, of course, tossed in by who else but Molodoy. And Fallen with his own makes yet another 9-3 half. Astralis have been full of them this entire tournament. It will be another comeback effort, but this time on the T side. As Vice, this is a hopeless endeavor. Seen and done. 9-3 again. FURIA just outplaying Astralis on so many different levels despite an attempted Hooksy masterclass.
Okay. Just the beginning. Let's go. Still have a set side to go. Pistol. Similar to yesterday. Let's go similar.
Når vi går ind i midten også. Okay?
Ja.
Når vi begynder at spille.
They look like they can go on forever. And it's only the first map.
My brain feels like scrambled eggs after that marathon. Seriously, how do you recover from this?
I don't know, man. Looks like a long run. We need a quick reset.
Hey, cheer up, boys. It's only a best of 5. Refuel yourself.
just who we are. Make us come together and it's alright. That's when you remember who you are. That's when you remember who you are. Who you are. Who you are. Who you are.
Oh, that was so saucy.
So creamy.
You were talking about the clutch, right?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I guess.
And they said I couldn't keep it professional while casting Astralis. Yeah, it's Fi on the mic with Cole Extra McHenry as we're getting live here. 9-3 again for Astralis. They keep having to fight back deficits. Do we have another comeback in them? As they tried to pick Inferno and been really burned by FURIA on this one.
FURIA just looking so prepared here. They looked like they were ready for this sort of change-up and another dominant half for them. Now, Astralis have to pull back here. And that's been also a specialty of Astralis. They don't go down easy, but having to do so on the T side might paint a different story here. Need a pistol to activate. They're walking into a decent setup, a bit of an awkward one here. Forward angles, but dual Berettas close by as well, so the FURIA camp has 3 players on this A-site defense.
It's going to be a decent lane apps pop, but Yuri's dualies are good. A flashbang from Fallen, because from who else could it possibly be from? Fallen's flashbangs are legendary, as Yuri will get 3, but thank Fallen for that one.
Dude, I mean, he's set up in a position where he's just ready to pop that utility off the back of the contact. Perfect counter utility coming through right there. And as you can see, Kid are able to survive. Yuri able to free fire. The trades are unavailable because of the counter utility coming through from Fallen and the quick kills from Yuri and the dual Berettas.
For like his entire career, Fallen has had the most ridiculous flash stats, and I believe back in stage 1, his average flash time per flashbang was 3 seconds. So on average, he is full blinding someone with the flashbang.
Oh man.
That one, he full blinds 2 people.
It's always just $200 well spent in that case, man. That is brutal. They could not make any work in that round.
He literally has a flashbang on this map named after him. Those deep banana flashes are called Fallen flashes that you throw over the B roof.
And they sure do work.
He is the godfather. The godfather of the flashbang, godfather of Brazilian Counter-Strike, the sun. As Fallen's glowing right now. And it's not his new skincare routine.
I might need his glasses or sunglasses back on.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Bad Fallen might have to be revived.
No, he's still there, just waiting for a show match to come through. A stare, mollied out. This is the force buy from Astralis too.
Oh,
gotta win this if they want to even think about keeping their map big. And Kindar's gonna hard clear it perfectly. And Astralis already have lost banana control. They're just on Tech 9s and armor. And they need a miracle.
Or duel here from Molodoi, but I don't think he's going to stick around for forever.
Yeah,
you already got the man advantage. You can fall back at the site. You're even getting a quick rotate, also joining forces here.
Yeah, you have Kindar already on the off angle too. Jabbi, no pre-firing that. Crossfire between himself and Caserado. And what is the Tech 9 supposed to do at this range? It's really nothing.
It's stalled out, and their utility's going to fade here as well.
Last smoke deployed towards library. 3 versus 5. It is looking doom for Astralis. Dreadful.
There's another lurk smoke here. How do you get the Tech 9s into the mix, though? You're just hoping that there's some sort of leverage provided right now by Stown and his Tech 9 at the moment.
I mean, You have Yuri still in pit, though. Trying to scale up on him, but getting a flying Tech 9 as well from Stown. Smoke deployed for Molotov to try to keep him alive. He has the dualies and will be caught by Hooksy. There's a double kill here for Astralis, breaking back into the 3 versus 5, but they're delaying the plant. And this allows angles for Yakindar.
Fallen versus Hooksy coming up. Oh, he's going to take the long way around, though.
Already in apartments, but both remaining Ts have M4s. Elevated angle from device, though, is vulnerable even to an P9. Hooksy, is he watching for it? Oh, doesn't matter. Fallen's got the headshot now. Where's his flashbang? It's not quite connected there on the device. 36 HP round the site, and he can't hit it. It's Fallen run and gun, and it is FURIA who rip away a hopeful round from Astralis.
Oh, you can see it kind of getting painted right there. Stown with that lurk smoke actually creates a way in for that round, but still unable to close it out in the 2v2. Fallen delivering in the closing stage. And despite that here, Astralis still providing a scare. It still keeps him in the money for that.
That's the kill.
That's a crazy pickup from Stown.
Even with Hooksy providing in the frag department too, like he got them back into the round with the hard entry onto Yuri. But still you're able to laugh it off because this FURIA squad is a complete team. Yakindar 14-7. That feels like an automatic win for most FURIA games.
I mean, that's what we kind of painted the picture. It's that rating that increases when FURIA wins, when Yakindar is hitting his stride, and that's exactly what he's doing here on Inferno. Finding so many opening duels there, punishing Device with his plays in the first half here. And now you've got that late round presence coming through from Fallen in the clutch as well. Yakindar still hunting. Down banana. Oh my god, that's nasty work with the HEs. 2 players go down to 50.
I mean, now as Yakindar drops his smoke too, that just makes his B-side hit so much less potent.
Now Fallen coming back with a full belt of utility. It's just going to be refreshed.
They got 2 smokes and a flashbang. Like,
only a single flash to get in is the big problem with B executes.
Whatever's
where your chances are limited.
Whatever's in your guy's wallet might be a better B-side execute than what Astralis have right now.
What about an A-side execute? A couple smokes can allow for an R-trap a little bit more effective.
And even a smoke deployed there into
Moto smoke. Oh, this is covered by Molotov, though.
Oh, boy, that's an easy kill. And Yabbi's down next in line, but Molotov will strafe out. He does need some backup, though. Getting wrapped and makes a great decision. Tucks away. Molotov is here to put up his first highlight of the game. Stown down. And he gets the next. Molotov up for the ace. If they're going to let him have it. 1 bullet remains in this AWP. Stare preying on these Astralis stars. And he will be answered as Molotov smites down 4.
Oh, that's just beautiful from Molotov. That is such a difficult position to hold off from. You can tell how panicky he is in that spot, but he's so composed in finding the kills. They're crunching in on him from multiple locations, but he finds safety, finds ways to find more shots, and will deny access. 4 kills in the mid to B that they attempt. Molotov denies access, and this time FURIA looking for a comfortable close.
They call him the truth over there in Brazil. They've also made jokes that he is the best Brazilian athlete of all time. He is from Kazakhstan. Oh, well, he's keeping it up right now. Molotov is all with the hype from the Brazilian fan base. He's doing it right now for his new adopted country. As it's also the follow-up from the Brazilians on the team, the actual ones on FURIA, Queserado and Fallen, 3 combined together, and Stown left to complete a 1 versus 5. This was Astralis' map pick. This was their curveball in the veto. They didn't want to play their best map in Nuke. And well, here's where they stand. Stown strolling up.
Oh boy.
Fallen sees him. It is a potential for an open B site.
You just got to get past Fallen.
But Fallen's a hell of a rifler. At least as of late. Peeks out, but does fall.
1 point of damage. 1v3 here. The flank is already quick, though.
Oh, and he's getting spammed, too. Oh, and he burns in his own bowling to make it even worse. Inferno has the flames right now, and FURIA with the fury. as they slice through Astralis and even mind control them a bit. I even thought as a potential dark horse into playoffs, but obviously a opening matchup versus Vitality is no fun, and now a lower bracket opener, a rematch versus FURIA that they haven't had a great time against. Can they reverse their fortunes here in Cologne?
Okay, here's the start right now. Oh my god. Just jumping up on top of the Xbox. That's confident stuff from Astralis. As a motion towards long is solo from Yakindar.
And now Quesarado as well moves forward. Perfect timing with the molly. Distracts down. And Device popping shots off, but no targets present themselves. He will back away. It's opening pick here for FURIA.
Big time start right there. Not allowing for that aggression to lift off their Stown. Watching from the sidelines with another pistol. And Quesarado already to open things up. You've got cat control contained here. FURIA not left showing their full hand though just yet. Walking up catwalk for Quesarado.
Quesarado's
for the CT.
Yeah, he's dropping CT. They're going mid to B. Smoke even deployed there too to make life even worse. As now Quesarado facing two players and he's basically spray transfers the Glock. But Yabbi's got two back. We're talking about this anchoring presence. Needs to bring it forward. He does. 3 kills here for Jabbi. Guillotine that he is. Needs even more though. Still more challengers. Molotov getting shot in the back though. Stair missed. And now Molotov can get that kill on a Stair as Jabbi also falls. Molotov was on 6 HP, but still surviving. Stair out of ammo. He didn't hit a single bullet out of the magazine, and now he might be in an unwinnable clutch.
Oh, is this heroic effort gonna go to waste right there? From Jabbi, fast in rotation for Stair. He never gets a chance right there. Molotov ends up putting it to rest in the end. Stair with a missed opportunity to dunk in a kill, put it into a 2v1. And instead, there's no relief for Jabbi.
Molotov is just laughing. He knows he should have been dead. And honestly, they should have lost that round off the back of that kill. Despite this incredible sequence from Jabbi. 3 bullets, 3 headshots. How did he hit the last? But all he can do is try to grin it away, but it's pain on the inside as yet another bad start for Astralis. Forced by out towards long. Out in the open is Jabbi. Yuri collects. Quesarado and Yuri firing off early. And FURIA running on Dust2. Device no headshot. And this force buy is over in the span of 30 seconds. As Stown about to be doomed.
Ooh. Man, not a chance to breathe right there. I mean, on those force buys as well, you got to be able to provide some kills. And that's extra funding as well. And they just do nothing. They get tore through by Quesarado and Yuri on Dust2.
And totally solid. Just letting the fraggers run free here for FURIA. You know, they were known as the Fangs of FURIA, but I think it kind of lost a bit of their punch in that wildness. Full 5-man push up mid, smoke as well, but oh goodness, yeah, this is not happening. This is shooting some ducks at the moment. As everyone goes down, another 30-second round played there by Astralis. It's a fast 3-0 start.
Oh man, 3-0. We've just gotten into Dust2 right now. They're rolling on up, making these rounds quick, and trying to get that AWP that we mentioned out as soon as possible.
That one 15 seconds, actually. Sorry, my bad, folks.
Even quicker. Scout and Fallen's hand opt for Molotov. What do we got rocking here in this one? Double up in towards Sui. Scout shot to rattle off here. That allows for Molotov maybe to get a surprising
That's so
pick.
interesting. It's trying to bait in the fact that into Molotov's op, it worked. The bait worked. The bait worked. He's like, oh, I'm just peeking into a scout. I've got an op. I've got a great advantage. Absolute bait there for FURIA.
Oh, Device bites, and now that op that we talked about that could be so influential is down early with an opening duel from Molotov. It is recovered by Stown.
I just love these tricks from FURIA. Somehow they're able to bring a new idea to the table on a map they pick so frequently, on a rematch. You know, they only played Astralis, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe 3 days ago. I'm not sure.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
But either way, it is so impressive that they're able to develop even more ideas. And oh boy, walking right into the cross. There goes the op again. Does not budge. Held the line for forever, and another op hits the floor.
Fallen should get credit for Molotov's kill. I'm just saying.
An assist, maybe?
Yeah, at least an assist, right? Yeah, something like that. Maybe some ADR. You know, share like 25% of the ADR. Oh, it's Jabbi. Hold on. B-side play. Jabbi on the anchor duty. Currently isolated fights. Doesn't matter. Because FURIA are just fragging their way out of disadvantageous situations.
Drop on them. They're moving the bomb up catwalk.
And
Stairs surprised.
And
oh boy.
Jesus, these rounds are flying by fast, man. Astralis's fuse here on their exit to the Cologne is burning away fast.
Oh, I mean, it came through late, but Molodoi just holds the line for forever. Device hoping he can sneak a pick. I mean, especially when you don't see that mid-smoke ever bloom, you're kind of anticipating that there's still going to be a duel that presents itself at some point.
Here's a boost up. Tricks here from Molodoi.
I'm watching lower here. Not going to catch anything. It's the long stack is present from Astralis.
I mean, this honestly feels brutal for Astralis. I think what we've seen from them, even at this tournament so far, I think is kind of undeserving of a potential last place exit here, at least in the main stage, right? They did come from stage 1, but you know, you expect them to do just a bit better and be a contender in the world stage. But it is FURIA who are just playing pristine Counter-Strike. That's a B-side open, by the way.
Just containing all of CT. Loves to work through the mid doors. That's one of his, I think, best positions on opening duels. And the B side is fully clear. They're going to identify this. I mean, right now you're looking at the kill totals here. Jabbi with the brilliant hold on the pistol round. And that is all. It's only been Jabbi.
Literally,
it's just Jabbi.
Literally only Jabbi.
He looked so good in the pistol, right? It was so impressive, but Jabbi not going to be able to add to his kill total instead. Serrano feasting.
My God. Oh no. Not even one for device. What does 4 zeros in binary translate to? I think that's 16. So I mean, if in
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I
have
think
no
it's,
idea.
But it's some number in binary, whatever that is. That's how many kills Astralis have at the moment.
Yeah,
if you think about it, for the robots, Astralis are going absolutely crazy right now.
Fortunately, they have 5 zeros. 0 in the round total here. FURIA.
Oh God.
Counted up here. The money is just unbelievably stacked as well.
The worst case scenario right now for Astralis, right? They lost the first gun round just instantly. No one's getting started strong. This is the exact opposite we were talking about in the pregame. It's kind of brutal to watch, honestly.
Yeah, all those kind of win conditions that we highlighted, getting off to a good start, being able to get a device op out. They have come through, but they haven't really provided. I mean, good start, not so much, but the op has come through, and it's just been plucked out early.
And missing firepower as well. As just Yuri able to hard entry out B.
Look at
With the round
they have here.
They're already pressing the mid doors. They're already worked up towards Cat. Kindar does eat a grenade, but has a flashbang from Fallen.
He's feeling the resistance on catwalk. Double HEs. This is revealing so many players here now.
Surely they just spring on B. An excellent grenade on a Hooksy right back, but mid to B is a massive weakness right now.
And they want to press it here. The re-aggression on catwalk is valuable. That's something you got to lean on for Astralis, but they've got to beat him to the punch right now.
And Yakindar lining up flashes is going to jump and see the players on Cat. Oh no! And he still gets a kill, and B-side's been opened up. Jabbi was only good for 1, but Stown makes a play, keeps it level at least. Man advantage right now for Astralis, gives him a chance, but smoke to the doors. Ooh. Molly to window. Yuri inside of the smoke, pushing past. Stown is inside of the site right now. Molodoi does not know. It comes down to Yuri in the clutch.
Oh my God.
Moving through smokes and being watched for by Stare. It will be Astralis on the board.
Oh, smart move from Stare right there. Nothing else to look at. You gotta be aware of those moves, those risky positions. They're able to recover. Stare bringing home that multi, and there's a little bit more input from the rest of the squad. The fast flank rolling up catwalk provides a lot of coverage. And some risky maneuvering. Stown pushing past multiple smokes. The mid to B smoke gets ignored by him. Able to cut off another player.
They almost lost that round. That round was almost FURIA's too, if it wasn't for that push from Stown. And Astralis has some playmaking in them. They still have some confidence to make some bold moves.
Double up here brought out here from the CT side. Stown rocking the secondary.
They're already flashing through mid doors right now. Stown is, again, solo B defense for Astralis. But he does convert on the first, but they're about to be flying in through the tunnels. Or will they?
Though. They're stalled. Locked out here. A chance to capitalize on the Stown with an op. And now long aggression rolling through as well.
Perfect.
Hooksy able to capitalize.
And Hooksy on the board. No agent for him. And Device with the pick on to Yuri, and Astralis are alive in this map. Flashbang forward. Yakindar does spin, but not in time. It's Astralis' turn for a flawless round. Just Caserado to ruin that trend.
If you can drop any extra guns, that'd be nice, but stuck it towards lower tons.
In
Be a
T-spawn.
challenge.
Jiggle peeks here from Jabbi. I think he did see Caserado. And now smoke, they close in the box. Here's Hooksy with the double kill, and now I think everyone on Astralis has a kill now.
They're all good. They're back here. They're a little bit revived, and also they're dictating the pace right now. They're not allowing for the aggression from Furia to capitalize and catch them off guard. This is great awareness coming through from Stown. I mean, risky business again from him. He's vulnerable to the B-side entry, but when you're solo B, you've got to take some risk, and you got to force fights on just one front. And sets his focus correctly here. Furia forced into a timeout. They're not happy with this little resurgence that we're getting out of Astralis, and it all comes down to some more confidence coming through from individuals. Stown playing more forward-facing, taking risk. And I've got Hooksy pushing through long doors. That's a huge difference.
And have been cutting down these players on their untradeable moves at the moment. You know, I think Furia have a lot to talk over because they have tactical advantages, but they haven't been slowing down to take advantage of those situations. And so I wonder if we're going to see some slower gameplay. How about a tag on the Stown already? Going back in for the mid-fight opening pick given to Furia instantly.
That's B. That is B. Now, unidentified right now, but I feel like there's two B players
They're going to send them in.
Tunnels.
Yep, here we go. And it should be already done. Hooksy's trying to sprint into the play, but doors smoke already in. Stakes set down for Furia. Yakindar's even holding the long smoke. Jabbi can't push this. It's just going to be a save at like a minute 30 for Astralis.
Yep, they're calling it off.
That is
here.
crazy. That round literally ended
With a mid pick.
and that's it.
Now, I got a question here, Astralis, right? You're doing a good job of at least taking some risk right there. But this is back-to-back rounds we've seen Stown stay solo towards the B side.
Oh, Yakindar's holding this. Is Hooksy clear this? He got the shot in him? Yep, he does. Yakindar moving and shooting a little. But yeah, I mean, Stown isolated, and he doesn't want to actually hold the B side in low HP, so he just takes the risk, goes for the mid pick. And I wonder if that's just part of the plan for Astralis, or that's Stown trying to call on himself individually.
I think it's also probably Hooksy reading in that, okay, we've gotten a lot of attention towards mid to B. I mean, mostly B site takes coming through here from the side of Furia, so I think you're expecting them to change it up and throw, you know, kind of a surprising long attack off of spawn, but that is still Furia avoiding that A side up against these gun rounds completely. We'll see if they go back to a more standard approach, but that's kind of a tone setter. This time, not overcomplicating the matter.
Another trick here. Here comes the decoy. That Device. He's trying to peek over the smoke. He's trying to get at lines. Into
You hear
Sui.
4 or 5 op shots and you kind of realize that
He would be out of bullets by this point.
maybe there's 2. You never know. There's some mid-collapse rolling through it. Some semblance of it. Blowing open that.
Oh my god! What? Fallen rifler by trade, surely. He's been doing that for 15 years, I'm pretty sure, Cole. Fallen, flashed up cat. Oh my god, it's Fallen double entering right now! Dude, he's looking like Doc right now, but he's double his age.
Oh my god. You just can't breathe here if you're Astralis. Now Fallen stepping up into the server. More to do though. And around like this, and Stown on the op. Oh, they're just giving over this catwalk though, and the timing might be perfect.
Oh,
Can't give away your shadow, but Nothing on this A side.
Oh, they've given up. Yep, there it is. It's Fallen about to walk up A for free. Flashbang forward. But Quesarado realizes, hey, A side's good, folks.
They're out long as well.
And Yuri jumping up Xbox could be caught. Instead, dropping it off mid doors. That is literally with the bomb at top mid.
Made a wise decision there to go long. The cutoff is a little bit too late. Now the fast cap flank is coming through. Hooksy's got to be the hero again.
Yuri is holding, though. Oh, but Hooksy, hard entry as well. In-game leaders can frag, I suppose. But now Molly for Hooksy. He just has to go in. He can't run back, but he tries anyways. 2 versus 4. And it's time to bail for Astralis.
That was one factor I didn't fully expect FURIA to be able to call upon. Fallen just dipping Device in the middle fight with an AK in hand and finding the 2 kills to follow up to secure the round. Talk about the Yakindar opening presence, Quesarado, who's playing a lot more aggressively here on Dust2 as well.
But, oh, he just one-tapped Device. He one-tapped Device. Cadian, eat your heart out. This is a real rifling IGL now.
Oh my god.
Terrorists win.
Just destroyed him, man. Just destroyed him.
Is this the long round, buddy?
Oh my god.
Oh, is this a long round? Is this the time that they go out long? I mean, Astralis have been trying to predict it with the multiple, solo site defenses from Stown. But is this the long round?
Yeah, a lot of teams, like CT sides, have defaulted to taking long control, so if you never go for a long play, you'll never run into the risky long fight. I think the only time FURIA did it was on the anti-force buy. So the ultimate curveball's right after the timeout. Yep, we're running out long, guys.
Seems to be called here before that timeout was even brought out. But I mean, Astralis have failed at predicting that kind of stacked presence already before, so we'll see what sort of direction Fallen, maybe lining up that smoke already. Yakindar, he has the spawn, so this just might be it.
And here we go, of course, off the timeout, but it's going to be a car crash at long. 4 players here, Yakindar between the smokes, though no good. And FURIA will be cut down. Yes, the long setup still stays here for Astralis.
They knew it was coming. Oh, but it's not over. Quesarado cracking it open through the smoke. And so 1 kill on the outro to close the distance just a tad here. A sacrifice of a lot of health, though, right now.
You're taking mid.
Maybe it's not the long round. Maybe you have to open up your eyes to new sights here. First, you don't succeed. Go somewhere else.
That's not the phrase, but I like the enthusiasm. It is. I think this might just be a save for FURIA.
I don't think so. They've got money for the rest of the half, surely. Plenty of economy to stack up. I mean, I guess you don't want to give over tools here to the CT side. They're preying on some re-aggression, and Astralis, to be honest, when they've been in a position of power, they have been a little bit antsy on the re-aggro.
Ooh, and Device just cleared mid. He just swung all the way across. On a timing, though, they've missed the catwalk up. Device throwing utility
back, though.
B. And he hits that shot into Yuri. Beautiful.
Man, oh man, okay, that prepares you a little bit better. Hooksy still in a position of power. Oh, there was a flash early, though. Already has to reposition. Kind of showed his hand at the moment.
Yeah, Hooksy does reposition towards the ramp. He still needs to deliver this kill. Oh, Molodoy's actually posted. Molodoy can just make sure that Hooksy can't stop this plant. There's a very weird 2 versus 4 post plant right now. Smoke on the site as well to buy some space. Quesarado together here, but Molodoy will get cleared by Device. And that leaves Quesarado in an unwinnable 1v4, and Device is just going to expedite it by jumping up on the boxes. And, well, Astralis have at least gotten 3 for a 9-3 half.
Turns out that wasn't the long round. Astralis again stacked 4 players on the A side at the very get-go. They're still saying Stown, hey, good luck at B. It eventually pays off, man. They were playing some risky business there, but eventually rewarded for their efforts. And a big shot there, all 3 from Device. to keep this round in safe hands. The 4v2 was looking scary with the way that they were trying to activate in that round the smoke to play spoiler. But it turns out it wasn't a long round. Gonna rethink the setup here. Another shot from Molodoi. Another 4-man stack for this long side. Astralis. Maybe no rounds are the long round from this point forward.
I mean, that would honestly be the best case scenario here for Astralis. Because the T sides also just haven't been great and much to look forward to for Astralis. At least against FURIA.
They do get some extra help on this B side. Deviant's down. This time a combo deal on B instead of just a solo defense. I think smart of FURIA to kind of avoid what has been a pretty hefty setup on this A side.
Is this still what you want, though, even if you are FURIA? Because there's no CT player at the moment. There's no one who can actually disrupt your mid to B, and then suddenly the 2 defenders on the B site will have 3 angles to look forward to. And here comes that exact play. Nade to the smoke too. Jabbi does tuck away. And now running forward in front of the smokes here. Jabbi fighting. Stout also brings home a kill. And Stare the same. There's that CT player rotating in. And there's the round for FURIA. Unless Fallen has got a master class. It's close, but no cigar. It's 4 rounds for Astralis.
I mean, one of their best first half. It is their best first half that they've had up against FURIA in stage 1. They only got 3 rounds in the first half. They're able to provide a little bit more here. And FURIA left a little bit frustrated. Setup holds together like glue. And playing Disruptor before they can ever get through that smoke. Jabbi on the scene.
Yeah,
it's still the solo B setup.
B again.
I mean, if FURIA only knew.
I mean,
every round was played out.
The long control at the moment, they might start reacting for a fast mid to B. You see devices scrambling back into middle.
That's kind of been the theme here. You've had a late scramble back into recovery of this middle side and of B. But they get there in time, and that's when I think Astralis' defense gets buried with a cutoff from Molodoi.
Slides back. Device dealt with. Has been a non-factor on this CT side.
Oh.
And a nade onto Hooksy. And an inevitable cat swing that's coming through. No flash is necessary. They're just contact walking up. Hooksy did not see anything.
Oh my god.
And so that flashbang does nothing. Jabbi's looking at long as they're already basically on the A side. Hooksy's just dead. Not even that. Jabbi's probably dead here. As Quesarado swings, there he goes. A side open and the round's over. 8-4 half. Basically a guarantee as Yuri also has a dual backstab. Stout instantly headshot at 8-4 for FURIA. Total outplay of Astralis. And the stars are burning out a bit here in Cologne. It is another deficit at the half for Astralis, this time 8-4. And FURIA just keep leveling up in every game that they play against Astralis. First map was just total domination. Will it stay here on Dust2?
Don't want to allow them any room to come back here in this second half like Astralis have had to do so far.
Fallen P2K. Popped off a couple. It's a double car setup though.
Man.
Fallen setting up his team as he always does. Fallen will go down. It will lure them forward into a double headshot triple from Yakindar. It's absolutely ruinous for Astralis. Yakindar's on for the end. He's gonna get it. FURIA gonna kick it. Astralis out of Cologne. Surely waving them goodbye.
Oh man, Yakindar destroys him. He's just the bait. They don't even need the switch. He does it all. Quick kills coming through off the back of the counter flashes rolling out, and he destroys them. Complete destruction. Astralis don't get a chance to lift off. They don't get a chance to fire back on this pistol.
Oh my goodness. Yakindar is called the win condition for this team. Every time he steps up in a game, it's automatic. He even drops an op over to Molodoy. Kind guy that he is.
It's okay, Molodoy got him back with the rifle as well. Oh man, what an electric start for Yakindar in the second half. Tags landed, Molodoy getting his chance to fire down range.
Talk bad on this guy one more time, he says. I mean, honestly, the reject, he was benched for 6 months. They left this guy on a bench for 6 months. No one wanted to pick him up except for FURIA. And now, well, I'll say tomorrow Team Liquid is also fighting for their life.
I mean, I've talked plenty with Yakindar especially after Dallas when they really were able to rise to the occasion. He just says there's a lot more trust. There's just a lot more setup. His communicative ability right there comes through in this team, and they listen a lot more effectively.
They trust that, you know, okay, I'm going to go for this crazy play. And FURIA say, go for it.
Just seems like an environment that he can thrive in right now, and as you can see, he is thriving.
That ace is one of the highlights of the tournament right there already. I mean, this Cologne especially has been filled with highlights. Well, I mean, Mongols are just out there clip farming today, and FURIA want a little bit of that action too. Astralis 3 rounds away from exiting Counter-Strike's most storied event.
Oh man.
And Molodoy wants to put them 1 round closer.
In your face. Stair, can you avoid this, and for how long is the question? They're committed to this setup. You can't stick around for forever. You know counter utility and mollies are going to rain back in reaction, so that is a good move to fall away while you can.
I'm waiting for him just to hit a no-scope headshot through the wall.
Pulamonisi?
Pulamonisi.
I think he has something up his sleeve here.
Oh, there's no op as well for the T side. Molodoy can take whatever angle he likes.
I mean, it's smart for him to recognize that as well. Confident mid-duels here. Misses the cross on the stair. And is going to reposition here. Or maybe
right now,
catwalk is completely overlooked.
Are anticipating a long pop at the moment. With 2 players over towards long, they've left the A site completely empty.
Yeah, the bomb still in a very neutral location right now. Molodoy, how much effort does he want to go for in covering off middle? Because right now he needs to rotate, he needs to scramble back towards this catwalk. Otherwise, it's going to be more of a retake-centric setup.
It's interesting.
Long aggression coming through right now. Now, this should queue up some rotates here. You're calling it clear.
Yeah, Yakindar is actually just going to get in the pit. They know it's coming up towards the catwalk, especially as these smokes come through. Yakindar just going to try and be annoying. A great flashbang blinding multiple players. He's going to get up towards the ramp. He's going to fight this solo. Yakindar believing in his aim right now. Does he have it for another highlight? Fallen gets the first kill in this round. Yakindar, though, maybe not even needed. Fallen just solo entried up cat with just an MP9. Does he have another one in him? Versus Hooksy. And a flashbang forward. Fallen, not quite, but of course it's going to be traded. 2 versus 3. Molodoy has a challenger inside of CT. He misses, though, on Down. And now 2 players scaling up the cats. Yuri and Quesarado, the fangs of FURIA, sliding through the catwalk, looking for their incision as Stown is just 7 HP. Will get wall banged out perfectly by Quesarado. The kit is available. Stown in the clutch. Now just 13 HP, but can't find the headshot. It's FURIA who keep advancing on Astralis. Nothing can go right for the Danes.
And Fallen continuing to provide, allowing for access up the catwalk. a little bit chaotic in the late round there. They even get exploited on the weak side of the defense. But Fallen covering all angles there, dealing with the lurking presence and allowing for space up catwalk for those fangs to sink their teeth in.
As such, another brutal round as well. For the side of Astralis, what did Fallen do up the catwalk, man? Just a double entry with the MP9.
He dealt with the lower lurk right there, and then, I mean, again, you're keeping that space on catwalk. You're trying to spoil those rotates in that position, but they don't get a chance to. Fallen reading into it. He comes through prepared. And even when you think FURIA are caught off guard, they have that X factor able to bring rounds back. A 5v5 up the catwalk is not an easy round to win right there for the CT side. It felt like they were too far out of position.
The genius wallbang, though, from Case too. And that's the only spot you can wallbang on those boxes is right between them.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, and otherwise it is too heavy. You can't actually pen that with the AK-47.
And the way that ends as well.
How did Stan... Where are the bullets going?
He couldn't track it, man. It felt like he just lost his mouse pad. The aim just stopped. Had the tip of his head shown, but couldn't quite find the kill necessary. And the round stolen by FURIA. And this series could look even more one-sided than the last.
It's a pretty sad way for Astralis to potentially head out of Cologne. They need another comeback. Honestly, they've seen this scoreline all tournament. Oh, and it gets worse. Hooksy plucked out of the round immediately. All 4 players for Astralis are in the upper tunnels. This is a last gambit.
Okay.
The B site leaping forward. Yakindar on the hold. And then there's Yuri as well, supporting from above. Perfect flashbangs from Molodoy. And Astralis go in and hardly get a kill. Nothing there for Astralis. As FURIA 8 chances to boot them out of Cologne.
Yeah, I mean, Yakindar stepping up to the plate right there. Quick transition defense coming through. Not only the opening duel from Molodoy, but having multiple B-side players ready to go. And now they find themselves on series point. And this time they're not allowing Astralis to slip their way back into this game. It's systematic in the shutdown. Yakindar had 3 kills at the turn of the half. He's now on 11. With the ace on the pistol and the 3K just there.
He's back at long now. Holding it by himself, he did it. He's going for the double. There's no way Yakindar just did that to them. On death's door, he's gonna slam it shut.
A sneaky double right there, now a chance, but Yuri already on the scene. They've got this one boxed up towards long. Unrelenting here is FURIA. And they're looking to eliminate Astralis with the quickness.
Yakindar, you want a 4K to end it all. Shoulder scene as well. Oh, Hoopsy's down to 3 HP. Yakindar sat on the bench for 6 months, and now he's advancing through the lower bracket of Counter-Strike's most storied tournament.
Everyone here. I mean, Yakindar, unless Hooksy's real tall, or rather stare, you know that there's multiple players seen towards the long. Desperation fights inside the pit, man. This is all they have to live on.
I mean, they knew they were both long, right? Because he saw the boost. And now Stare is down to 2 HP. A 5 HP, 2v5. I don't think there would be anything more legendary than that for Astralis in their entire organization's history. Not to mention Molodoy, the truth. Here for FURIA. It's Hooksy, 1v5. It's the last we'll see here of the Giga Chad as he swings into 3 players. That's it. It is a fast speed run. 2-0 for FURIA. 7 rounds lost across the whole series as Astralis have been bulldozed out of Cologne.
Yeah, they have to replicate their success from stage 1 there. You think that Astralis is going to come through ready with reactions. They switch things up in the V